Welcome to Aim Down Sights, coming to you less than a week before the launch of Advanced Warfare. I'm very pleased to welcome back to the studio Andrew, better known to his YouTube fans as Unknown Player. Good to have you back.
Sure.
You must be looking forward to Monday.
Yeah, definitely. As it gets announced at E3 and throughout the year progressively, and you get to get a little bit hands-on, you get to see trailers and stuff. The hype kind of builds up, so it's definitely, I'm looking forward to the launch and days are on Monday.
Good stuff, and you're using all the willpower in the world right now not to just run away with these out of the studio, play with them right now.
It.
But yes, we have the limited editions right here, and the reason Andrew's here is because we will be unboxing one of these a bit later in the show, so stay tuned for that. But first up, do we have a competition for you? Okay, GameSpot and Call of Duty have teamed up to give away a Day Zero copy of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare on Xbox One to one lucky winner. The game will be delivered by a courier directly to the winner's house at 1 minute past midnight on the 3rd of November, accompanied with a truly one-of-a-kind bonus in the form of a framed Advanced Warfare poster signed by the Sledgehammer Games team. To qualify for the competition, you have to be a UK resident, age 18 or over, and this is important, you have to be available at 1 minute past midnight on the 3rd of November. To enter, simply head to the URL on screen. Once there, fill out the form below with your name and email address, and, well, that's it. The winner will be drawn at 6 p.m. on Friday, the 31st of October. Obviously, this show goes out on Thursday, so that means you've got less than 24 hours to get your entry in. Now, let's take a look at what many of you will be unboxing on Monday. So this is the moment we've been waiting for. We've got the Atlas Limited Edition here and the Atlas Pro Edition. The Pro Edition is the uber one, so I think that's the one we're going to be opening. So Andrew, if you kindly put that one to one side for now.
Sure.
Gently. But yes, I will give you the honor of peeling back that plastic and seeing what's inside. So there we go. First up we have, this is the Atlas Advanced Soldier Manual. This is I think this is, apart from the game's steelbook itself, this is the only physical bonus that you'll see. Everything else is a digital edition. Right. Andrew, let's take a look at the steelbook.
Sure.
There we go. The game itself. Amazing. And then this is I believe these are the bits of digital content we've got as well. So this is where I think a lot of the fun bonuses have come from. First up, the thing that separates the Pro Edition from the Limited Edition is the Season Pass.
Right.
The Season Pass entitles you to 4 DLC packs that are all coming out in 2015, much like the way that Ghost DLC pack operated as well. The one thing the Season Pass also entitles you to, though, is the Gorge multiplayer map. Now, this is based on Pipeline. Do you remember Pipeline?
From COD 4, yeah.
Yes.
Very classic map.
What can you tell us about Pipeline?
It's going to work very well in Advanced Warfare. I see why they picked the map, because it kind of fits the size that Advanced Warfare kind of playstyle should be, because you can get around very quickly, and especially the 2 very large warehouses in Pipeline. I can imagine you'll be able to jump on those very well. So it's a good choice for a map for a game with Exosuit.
Fantastic. Now, I understand that if you haven't ordered the Limited Edition, the Pro Edition, you can still get instant access to Gorge if you purchase the Season Pass. So as soon as you pick that up, you'll be able to download Gorge as well and engage in some of that Pipeline Gorge action. Next up, what else does this entitle you to? So we've got the Advanced Arsenal.
Sure.
What's involved in that?
You get a lot of bullet brass stuff, which is basically like gold camoed equipment. So you get the crossbow, you get the AK-12, which is an assault rifle. You also get the exosuit, the bullet brass one. And I think that's it.
You get a directed energy weapon.
Oh yeah, the EM1 laser weapon.
Yes, right. Fantastic as well. And then on top of that, you also get the Atlas bonuses as well. So we get the Atlas Exo and the BAL-27. Have you used the BAL-27?
Yeah, BAL-27. That's an assault rifle that increases its rate of fire as you hold down the trigger. So it's a very good one, very good for close quarters. I like that one.
So what, the rate of fire accelerates?
Yeah, it accelerates to a certain point. So it starts off very slow, and then it will start to pick up. So the longer you hold it, kind of the more bullets you'll be putting down range.
So with the short press, it's more like a burst fire, I guess.
Right, yeah. And so you get that, you get the BAL-27, you get the exosuit, and you also get the .45 pistol as well. And they're all kind of like specially red and white themed with the Atlas kind of
excellent
on it.
Show your company colours.
Right.
And you also get an Atlas player card. So that gives you a calling card and emblem on top of that as well. So
extra customization.
Yeah, if you see some of those guys on day 0 with that stuff, then you know they've splashed out. And then you get 5 bonus supply drops as well.
Right.
Well, they're always
going to be a mystery.
It's a mystery. You never know what you're going to get. So it could be rare items, it could be uncommon. You don't know. But that's just 5 items straight off.
Right.
Without having to play a single game of multiplayer straight
so you
away.
could get something very good. You could get some very special version of a weapon that's got some modified stats and is a lot better than others.
Because we know there's hundreds of variations that are possibly out there.
350?
Yeah.
So yeah,
that's
you could
massive.
get anything. On day 1,
massive.
you could get one of the best weapons in the game. But you have to unlock the base version first before you use it.
Before you can actually get the other bonus versions of it first. There you go. Then you've got the single player exoskeleton upgrade token. So that's an upgrade perk for your exoskeleton
right.
in the campaign.
Single player you have, I'm not sure exactly how it works, but you have these tokens that you can upgrade. I think after completing every mission you might get 1 or 2, and then you can upgrade your exosuit and kind of like progressively become a better like soldier, and you can have maybe like a higher jump. I'm not sure exactly what the perks are, but you're basically going to have a better exosuit in single player.
Interesting to see though that they've introduced the kind of upgrade element into the campaign mode as well. So there's obviously a degree of customization, so players are going to be able to have a bit of variation between their operator versus somebody else playing campaign, which is a bit of a departure.
I think in some of the early, in some of the missions we've already seen, I think at the start you get to choose between, say, like a stealth exosuit and more of like an offensive one. You can kind of choose between weapons. So you can kind of like customize your loadout in single player as opposed to using weapons that force you to use.
Good stuff. And finally, you get the official Call of Duty Advanced Warfare soundtrack, which has been scored by Harry Gregson Williams, who's done loads of great cinematic and gaming scores. And there's also additional music by Audio Machine. So quite unbelievable. That's all kind of packed in there. That's the joy of digital bonuses these days. I remember the days of the getting the RCXD motor control car, you know, really bulky packaging. But this is all kind of nice and condensed, so very good. Yeah, so if you get the Atlas Pro Edition, you've got an absolute stack of stuff to wade through on day 1. And don't forget that the only difference between that and the limited edition version is purely the season pass. And obviously because of a Pipeline, it's definitely worth investing in the season pass too. Gorge, should I say, not Pipeline. Anyway, so now it's time to go loud. Last week, I asked you to put your descriptive skills to the test by describing Advanced Warfare in 5 words or less. Now, Andrew, before I go for the viewers, do you fancy giving it a go?
5 words or less. I'd say fast, lots of boost jumps.
Right. So let's go with, oh, this is one of these tags, isn't it? Ghost, capital THNTR6. Nice one. Who's gone with no sleep expected for days?
Definitely.
Do you think that sums up most players?
Yeah. a lot of people are going to be racing to get to the prestige and try and progress the game as fast as possible. But yeah, that's definitely to be expected.
Especially if they get in the game on midnight as well.
Right,
I'm guessing that's going to be a bit of a sleepless session to start with.
Lots of lack of sleep, as much time in the game as possible.
Then we've got King Kieran, who in full block caps has put, destroy all campers from above. I'm guessing that's a reference to being able to leap above the new verticality that the game offers, basically.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it, just jumping around the map, boosting around and trying to destroy people who are moving slower, because you do have an advantage when you move a lot faster, so it's a good way to describe it.
Do you think it is going to kind of put pay to that time-honoured tradition of camping?
I think it will definitely put a lot of pressure on people, but it's going to be interesting to see how like the game actually flows once you get like 100,000 people just playing and see how the boost mechanics work.
Interesting. Okay, then we've got Dylan Landine, who says, redefining fundamental tactics for victory. Along similar lines, really. In your experience of playing multiplayer so far, have you noticed a kind of shift in the way that people are playing generally?
Oh yeah, because like the boost has obviously never been in there, like a double jump, and a lot of buildings are very accessible, so instead of maybe walking into a building and walk up the stairs or walking up a ladder, you can just jump on top of it, and it's really like you can get anywhere you want to very fast, and they kind of design the maps a lot like a playground where you can just jump anywhere you want. Like they've made a lot of the heights of the buildings specifically so you can jump on top of them, jump to another one, jump through a window, and they've made it very creative so you can do what you want, really. Good
stuff. And then finally we've got Laser, who said fast, fresh, competitive, Kevin Spacey. I think that's
Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey's all you need, isn't it? All you need is Spacey. Okay, so of those, which is your favourite?
I would say I'm going to go with no sleep expected for days. That's definitely very accurate of a lot of people on day 0.
Good stuff. So that's Ghost HNTR6. Well done. You've won yourself a 12-month Xbox Live Gold subscription. I think my 5-word one would refer to those limited edition copies, and it's tempted to run away now. With that's 7, isn't it? Rubbish. Oh well. That's it for the show. So thank you very much for joining me, Andrew. When can we expect to see your first post-launch video?
Definitely on day 0. Going to be making a lot of videos and just kind of experiment the game, testing out things, and yeah, looking forward to it.
Good stuff. Thanks very much again for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Right, next time I see you, Advanced Warfare will be out. I only hope you can pull yourself away from it long enough to join me again. See you then.
Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Pre-order now for Xbox.